The future of gaming is about to blow minds with stunning worlds and unforgettable stories. Adventures in crumbling cities, journeys across distant planets, and clashes against relentless enemies await in the next wave of releases. Every new announcement only adds to the feeling that something huge is coming. Expect intense journeys packed with action, mystery, and unforgettable discoveries. If you think you've seen it all, the upcoming games will prove you wrong. If you can, hit that subscribe button to help the channel grow. It might seem simple, but it makes a huge difference. All right, no more stalling, let's get started. Marvel Cosmic Invasion promises to take Marvel battles to space, with heroes facing threats across distant planets. The campaign dives into interplanetary conflicts, bringing unexpected team-ups and epic co-op missions. Gameplay mixes explosive combat, unique abilities, and backdrops ranging from alien surfaces to the vastness of space. Every battle promises cinematic moments that feel ripped straight from the comics. If it delivers, this could be one of the franchise's most ambitious adventures yet. Clive Barker's Hellraiser revival brings horror back with the promise of an intense and disturbing game. The story will explore twisted dimensions, forbidden rituals, and creatures that will chill you to the bone. Gameplay blends first-person exploration with nightmarish puzzles and heart-pounding chases. Claustrophobic locations and grotesque details turn every step into pure tension. This is the kind of horror that sticks with you long after you shut off the console.
Hellbound. Follow her, for we have such sights to show you.
The Expanse Osiris Reborn dives into sci-fi with political intrigue and deep space mysteries. The narrative will involve warring human colonies, unknown threats, and choices that can change the course of history. Exploring orbital stations and engaging in strategic ship battles will drive the journey forward. Every decision can shift alliances and determine who survives in this hostile setting. It's shaping up to be a tense space adventure full of twists.
Long time before our arrival. Fine, let's deal with those guys first.
In Yolota, they never look up. So far, you were right. They shut down the site.
Wait!
I need backup!
Hold on, I'm coming! I'll cover you. Thanks.
I can't see shit from here.
The bird up high shall be thine eyes. What the hell happened here? Hey, buddy.
also getting a DLC for Indiana Jones called The Order of Giants, expanding the adventure with new ruins, ancient secrets, and deadlier foes. The story takes you to mysterious locations inspired by legends of giants, where each temple hides traps and enigmas. Gameplay focuses on exploration, risky climbs, and fast-paced fights against mercenaries. Relics and clues scattered across the maps amplify the sense of discovery. It's the kind of content that makes the journey feel even more epic.
This is where it starts. Beneath the streets of Rome. Enter the city of Antioch. Find the secret relic. Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. They worshipped the giants.
Ninja Gaiden 4 returns with the promise of fast, lethal combat in a new chapter of the classic franchise. The story dives into a dark conspiracy where secret clans and supernatural forces collide. Gameplay emphasizes acrobatics, precise strikes, and challenging bosses that demand sharp reflexes. Urban environments and ancient temples will create a striking visual contrast between action and mystery. All signs point to an intense comeback for hardcore action fans.
You're open! Weak. This is it. Ryu Hayabusa.
Whatever your clan is plotting, it ends here. So you've come, Raven.
Back off, Hayabusa. I will execute my mission.
ILL aims to deliver a disturbing first-person horror experience with grotesque creatures and environments straight out of a nightmare. The story involves mysterious experiments in isolated towns where every corner could hide something deadly. Gameplay leans on survival and exploration, with pure tension during encounters with unpredictable monsters. Limited ammo and improvised weapons crank up the suspense at every turn. If it delivers, it could be one of the most intense horror games of the new generation.
They were really rushing out of their workday. All right, head to the dome. It might be your only way down.
Virtua Fighter 6 is here to revive the classic fighting series with a modern competitive edge. The game brings detailed arenas, smooth animations, and a precise combat system that rewards technical skill. Robust online modes and tournaments will make every fight thrilling and unpredictable. Classic characters return alongside new fighters with unique styles. It's shaping up to be the biggest leap the series has seen in years, aiming for the esports scene. Atomic Heart 2 expands the bizarre alternate world of the first game with even more Soviet tech and mechanical horrors. The campaign takes you to secret facilities and open areas crawling with machines and mutants. Gameplay mixes intense gunfights, special powers, and experimental weapons in unpredictable battles. Smart enemies and surreal bosses make every mission a tense challenge. Expect an even wilder and more creative ride through its twisted Soviet sci-fi universe.
Always down and ready to ride.
Cronos: The New Dawn takes you to a Poland devastated by a mysterious event known as the Shift. Among brutalist ruins and empty streets, grotesque creatures called orphans roam the debris. The narrative involves time travel to save people before the disaster, blending suspense and action. Gameplay focuses on tense exploration, strategic combat, and survival in hostile environments. With its dark tone and decaying cityscapes, it promises to be a striking urban horror experience.
Stay focused. Stay cautious.
Such is our calling.
Good thing I was around. Traveler.
Invincible is about to turn the superhero comic universe into brutal, city-shattering battles. The story will dive into clashes between powerful heroes and villains, with events capable of changing entire cities. Gameplay focuses on intense fights, creative use of abilities, and fully destructible environments. Cooperative and competitive modes promise non-stop, unpredictable action. All signs point to a superhero game far more violent than anyone expects.
Had enough yet?
No, Dad, not even close.
I hoped you'd understand why I had to do this. Accept our rule, or die.
I'd like to propose a third option.
I'm not your son anymore! I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good.
Code Vein 2 expands the dark, post-apocalyptic world of the first game, filled with bizarre creatures and buried secrets. The story explores new desolate regions and conflicts between surviving factions. Gameplay sticks to a Souls-like style, with customizable weapons and special abilities for every encounter. Exploration and strategy are key to facing brutal bosses. This sequel promises to raise the bar for the franchise's challenging dark action.
For some, it heals. For others, it wounds. And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago. But you have the power to change all of this. If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
Hell Is Us promises an intense journey through an isolated country ravaged by internal conflict and supernatural mysteries. Among destroyed cities and abandoned fields, strange creatures and hidden dangers turn every step into pure tension. The game mixes third-person melee combat with free exploration. Each ruin you visit might reveal war-torn secrets or horrors beyond logic. If it delivers, it could be one of the year's darkest and most gripping titles.
But we would be okay. Mother always said monsters didn't exist. I thought they lived under my bed. We were both wrong. They live inside our heads.
ExeKiller puts you in the boots of a bounty hunter in a post-apocalyptic future with a sci-fi western vibe. Deserted highways, corporate-ruled towns, and dangerous outlaws set the stage. Gameplay blends fast shootouts, chases, and story-changing decisions. The freedom to hunt targets your way promises unpredictable moments. It's the kind of game that fuses action and immersion in a harsh, opportunity-filled world.
Empty.
What the hell is going on here?
This is for your own good. Event flag for security. Update error.
Shit, I'm out.
Please stand.
Finally. Was it worth it? Of course it was.
Rooted presents a world where nature has reclaimed the cities and humanity struggles to survive the aftermath of a global collapse. Forests grow over skyscrapers, and every abandoned building holds both risks and rewards. Gameplay focuses on exploration, resource gathering, and crafting to stay alive. A constant sense of isolation and danger marks every step across the map. If it delivers on its promise, it'll be an intense journey of survival and discovery.
Register yourself and check stocks. You can proceed to go to work, school, and shops around your block. It is crucial to have your ID card with you at all times in case of control. For safety reasons, the Army has deployed autonomous civilian security robots. They are here to protect you.
Beast of Reincarnation takes place in the year 4026, where you play as Emma, whose bond with her dog Ku unlocks special powers to face mutant creatures and rogue machines. Combat promises to be challenging and technical, featuring parry mechanics and movement inspired by games like Sekiro and Nier. As you explore a post-apocalyptic Japan, shifting landscapes and menacing forests create a striking, stylized visual atmosphere. The journey between girl and beast teases emotional weight and unforgettable moments.
西暦4026年、人類は滅亡を待つのみ。封じ子エマ、お前こそが輪廻の獣を滅ぼす刃となる。
MINSK is a third-person action survival horror set to launch in 2025. You control an android sent into cities shrouded in toxic fog to gather resources and reconnect with the lost humanity of its creator. The game mixes urban ruin exploration, environmental storytelling, and tense encounters with hostile machines and mutants. Every enemy clash or diary you discover deepens the sense of devastation. If it hits its mark, this could be an indie horror with powerful emotional layers. Dying Light the Beast is set in the franchise's infested universe. Launching in August 2025, the new story cranks up urban chaos with deadlier infected, especially at night when their speed and aggression hit new heights. Gameplay evolves the parkour and melee combat systems, demanding sharper reflexes and creative survival strategies. New abilities and weapons keep the series' signature frantic pace alive. It promises a dark, brutal, and adrenaline-pumping adventure.
God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
His walls are, or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Terminator Survivors drops you into a devastated world where humanity struggles to survive under the rule of machines. The game combines exploration through ruined cities, tense stealth moments, and deadly battles against relentless Terminators. Resources are scarce, and every path you choose could mean life or death. The constant sense of danger will turn every step into a risky decision. It's shaping up to be one of the most intense survival games of the new generation.
Always down and ready to ride.
Aphelion takes you on a zero-gravity sci-fi adventure, exploring abandoned space stations and mysterious phenomena. The game mixes investigation with strategic combat against alien threats and cosmic anomalies. Isolated environments and dark corridors crank up the suspense with every step. Even small choices will influence the journey, making every exploration feel unique. It's a sci-fi promise filled with tension and discovery. So which of these new games are you most hyped to play? Drop it in the comments. I want to know which one already earned a spot on your wish list. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of these amazing upcoming releases, and share it with a friend who loves discovering new games. Want to keep the vibe going? Check out the video on screen right now with even more must-play titles.